Hello, it's ArteDar, Dar Mariano, 27th, day 27th for Marion Smith's 31 day vid, 31 challenge, 31 goals. My goal today is to continue gathering supplies for my live crop for this Saturday. I do have some pictures copied, I do have papers pulled, and probably tomorrow I'll be able to show you what I've gathered. Tonight I just want to do a quick video on some of the different kinds of albums that we love to have and play in. This one is called a Moleskine. I don't know if you can see that right there. Most people would say Moleskine, but it's Moleskine. And they're leather bound, and there's a lot of different kinds, sizes, and a lot of history. Hemingway used to carry one to put notes in it and stuff, but this particular one is called a Japanese accordion. And what we do is we like to decorate them and then pass them around to other artists and then get it back with their art in it. We often want to set the scene, and this is my journal that I had sent last year, and ArteDar's travel plan is that the journey awakens the soul, and these were the other artists that were in this book. And then this would be my first front cover page about me, my address, and then the art that I put in would set the theme so that the girls know where they need to go. I really said that mine was an open theme. This is a mixed media with a beeswax coating. It says, "Your fairy godmother grants you your every creative wish." Yeah, I drew her and gave her the little notes, and it's got gold leafing and a lot of mixed media on there. But I really said free to be me. I wanted them to do whatever they wanted to do. So I'll give you a quick flip of what the other artists did. I love angels. I love mermaids, fairies, but they kind of went with the little girls. This is mixed media. The next artist, she drew hers. It's freedom and peace can be found when you listen to your heart. The next 4 pages, this is done by another artist in mixed media and hand drawn. This one's watercoloring. And I just love this one. Oh, I love them all, but this one reminded me of when I was a little girl and walk in the woods, and then you'd come out to the clearing and you always wondered what was going to be over the next little hill. So it has mixed media with a little bird, rubber stamping, some clip art with the little girl. And then this is the last spread, a 4-page spread with mixed media. So that was the one that we did last year. I have one that I'm supposed to finish up before the end of this month, and I'll probably be working on this real soon, and you'll probably see what I get done. Her theme is the Traveling Amusements Carnival, and you'll see all the different little carnival things and kitty cats. It's got to have kitty cats, and it's got to have carnival. Isn't that a cute theme? So here's another Moleskine. I carry this one with me when I go to the doctor's office and you need something to do while you're sitting there, and they take up a lot of your time. And I just like to draw and journal in it and have fun doing that kind of stuff. Oh, more pictures, more drawings, and that's fun to have along with you when you go somewhere. This one I made out of a $1 composition notebook, and I took the lined pages out of it, and then I made my own signatures by taking file folders and sewing them together and then sewing it into the composition book. So yes, this book it's got art in it, not a whole lot, but I can always go back to it just like my altered books and do more. Some of my other art that just sit down and do whatever you want in it. This is another traveling journal. This one I like to take when I'm on the road and we go somewhere. I just put together mulberry paper and some ribbons and some little charms on it. And that's a picture of my husband and I. It says us. We do explore. And it's mostly just for places and dates and times and things we have done. This journal was decorated and given to me. Some of it has come off, but it has, you know, a lot of textured tissue papers, and it's a shame that it's fallen apart, but I do love this book. This is the one that I sit down and I like to write in different, look, she even put a watercolor of a little seahorse in there. I like to write down different poems, different phrases, one-liners, anything that would give me an inspiration. Be who you truly are. Experience is what you get when you don't get what you want. You know, all these different quotes and phrases, and it's got quite a few of them. You can find them in your travels. So that's what I use for inspiration when I need a quote. I pull this book. This one's another journal for writing. Just sometimes you want to sit down and write. It's good for you to just write. Do 10 minutes of free writing, and you can get a lot of things that are on your mind that you don't even realize you're harboring these thoughts and feelings, and you just do the free writing and it frees you completely for the rest of the day. Do it early in the morning. Write down a couple 10 minutes of anything and everything that just comes on your mind. Once it's down on paper, you can just relax and move on for the rest of the day. This is another art journal. I can't show you all the pages in here, and I probably wouldn't show you too many of them anyway. This one's very personal. It has a lot of notes in it, and it's about being divine and being a goddess and just empowering yourself. It says, those who reach the stars. Those who reach touch the stars. Okay, that's just one of the little girls that I had drawn, and it's looks cartoony, doesn't it? But yeah, it has a lot of art and stuff in here, and this one's very personal to me. Now I'll show you some of the 12 by 12 older layouts, and please forgive me, they are old, they're not up to date, they don't have all the modern stuff that you see today, but I just love these photos of my husband and I. We're married 8 years in August, so we're, you know, believe it or not, still on a honeymoon. This is my brother's son and his girlfriend, and they come in from Pennsylvania to New Jersey. This was just done this year for June, and I liked how so much noise and other distraction was going on in the back of the page in the picture, and I didn't like all that distraction. I just wanted them to be the focal point on this picture. I do have a lot of other pictures that have a lot of other things in it. I had mentioned before that my husband likes to get inspired by what I'm doing, and he'll get his paintbrushes, my paintbrushes, and he went out and he started painting on our secret garden on the wall. And this is the second. Over here you can just barely see in the background. See that silver helmet right there? That was the first painting, and then it's three-dimensional. It has metal and stuff on it to make it very dimensional, and I love that conquistador. And then the second one is like a warrior, and he has a panther. I'm going to go out, definitely take the camera out and show you some of the other paintings that he did on the wall. But yeah, it says Life's Journey and Home Sweet Home, and that's our secret garden. And then my journaling about this layout is in this card, and my artistic husband. Okay, and that goes in there. He's artistic, not autistic, artistic. Here we are back in 2005 when we first got our little Bonita. She's a Cocker Spaniel, buff color Cocker Spaniel, and she's what we call Daddy's little lady. And there it is, very simple layout. This one's my niece, and I'm looking for the date on this. It's probably in here. This one's going to hold a lot of, we are in the Cape May area, and this has more Cape May diamonds in it that she had brought to me. She was so excited when she found these. Okay, that was the summer of 2005. And then I just put some of the little stones and crystals in her hand. I made it very three-dimensional. Of course, that's Jolie's or some product that tore up the paper and put in it to make it three-dimensional. Of course, we had the collusals where we could cut and stamp, and You get the idea. This is another one that I really like. This is my brother and his son. Well, you saw the girlfriend with him not too long ago. But what I like about this layout, as simple as it is, with just the plain paper and the matting, that I had taken one of the photographs of Jesse with his radio car and cut it and made it like a mosaic. That was a little bit different about this page that I really like. We can all do the matting and stuff, but that was fun. Just getting that mosaic look on there. Okay, that's one of my favorites. There's lots of pages in here. We all love to do our scrapbooking, and it's so much different way back then than it is now. Here's another favorite spread that I had done when I went to visit a girlfriend out of state. And another friend, she came in. She's from Australia, but she came in from Florida. Jennifer Burns, Lisa Buchanan, her husband, and that's me. That was a lot of fun. Cherished memories. We went out and we had this little crawfish. I was saying to Nana Jean, I want some more of those crawfish. See, there I am. I'm eating crawfish. I haven't had frog legs in a long, long time. But this was my album just on the vacation that I had out there in Louisiana. Now you can see their colors for the Mardi Gras. Just very simple, plain layout. I mean, it's got enough on it, right? So, did a little flip on. And to me, art is just not as fun when it's behind plastic as it is when it's taken out of the plastic. So I think you're all familiar with this spread. This is a road atlas, a large road atlas that we keep in our car with the maps on it from all the different states. And it has other art in it. I've worked on it off and on. All the different kinds of tapes, my drawing, some more collage, some more journaling and painting, and more and more and more. And this is the one that I had done for you. So what I want to show you is by day 31, I want to have this spread completed. That's the substrate. It has a lot of paint, tape, and I started with the ABCs on it. But before the end of day 31 with Marion Smith, I hope to have this spread done. So girls, that's all I have for you tonight. Let the angels be with you. And one more thing, I treated myself. My husband was with me, and I said, I would love to have them, but they're so expensive. He says, oh, just get them. But look at that. There's the Graphic 45 Steampunk Debutante. Red rubber stamps. I love them. That's the one. Isn't that cool? And the birds. I love the birdie birds. Awesome sauce. So, thanks for listening to me. You girls take care.